Welcome back. Special Olympics is the world's largest sports organization for people with intellectual and physical disabilities. And Georgia serves more than 26,000 athletes in over 180 programs in 121 counties right here in the Peach State. Joining me now, Megan Daves, who is in charge of state games, and Linda Fitzpatrick, who organizes the games occurring in Forsyth County. I want to welcome you both for joining us this morning. Now, Megan, you are with the state. Linda, you're with Forsyth County. What's the big difference?
So the difference is the state is obviously over the entire state, but under that we have 19 different areas that are segmented throughout the state, and then in those areas we have over 120 agencies. And those are the agencies that make up the teams that come to our state games. They make up our 26,460 athletes. So they are the ones that are doing all the practicing, they're doing all the training, and they have their own fundraisers just like the state does. They have their local games just like the state does. They're just on a smaller level.
Now, what, for folks who really don't understand, I explained at the beginning, what is Special Olympics?
So Special Olympics is a pretty well-known name, but it's an organization that unites individuals with and without intellectual disabilities through sports.
With and without?
Yes, yes. We have opportunities where individuals without intellectual disabilities can participate as unified partners, and they train and compete right alongside our specialist athletes.
I love watching the games. It's so wonderful. At what time of year and what do you need for volunteers to help you guys out?
Volunteers can do anything and everything. We have families that come out volunteer. We have individuals, companies. And for games, it can be anything from helping referee games to helping hand out food to help even planning the games. And then we also need volunteers as coaches, area coordinators like Linda, things of that nature.
And Linda, that's what I want to talk about. Your role in Special Olympics, what do you do?
I'm the local coordinator for Special Olympics for Forsyth County, and I work with a wonderful group of coaches and volunteers and board that runs the sporting programs in Forsyth County. We have about 150 plus active athletes and over 500 in our entire community that participate in Special Olympic Games year round.
Wow. And where do they train? Where do these athletes get to train?
They train at various facilities within Forsyth County. We have wonderful community support. A lot of the organizations, in particular our Park and Rec, open up their doors and facilities to us to train. We have an aquatic center that works with us. We have the high school agencies that work with us. So we really count on them giving back to us to have facilities to train, because we don't have our own facility in Forsyth County to train.
What do you need, Linda and Megan, to help you all do your job?
Oh, goodness.
As far as volunteers are concerned, because we want to get people out to help you out.
Right. Well, within Forsyth County, we are always looking for helping hands to come out to help us fundraise. We're responsible for, raising all of our funds to run our program. We have invitationals that take place every single year for powerlifting, softball, and basketball. So they can come out and help us there, as well as coaches or just volunteering in general.
And on a state level, we actually have our fall games and our horse show coming up in October. So we are looking for volunteers for that to help us run the event, to help our athletes get where they need to be, to help referee games. And again, that's in Gainesville, October 19th through the 21st. And
wow.
It's pretty amazing.
Now, from the state games, the county, the state games, then where does everyone go after they've won?
From there, we have national games. We actually just had those wrap up in Seattle at the end of June. And then from there, we have international games, which will be in Abu Dhabi.
Oh, so wow.
We're excited for that.
And Forsyth County will be sending a coach and an athlete to participate in the World Games. So we're real excited and proud to have them. And another coach who's going to be coaching at the World Games.
And you need volunteers to go to the World Games, don't you?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. I love that. And people don't realize you all are doing stuff year round.
Yes. We have 5 state games that happen year round, and our athletes are constantly training throughout the year for each and every game that they can participate in.
And I love that. If you don't have a disability, you can help train the athletes. That's a volunteer opportunity as well.
Yes, absolutely. Unified Partners and Unified Sports is a huge, huge thing that we do here, and it's a great way to not only get anybody without an intellectual disability involved, but a great way to get kids involved too. We have a lot of local high school kids that train and compete as Unified Partners right beside our Special Olympics athletes.
You feel like everybody knows what Special Olympics is, but they don't know how they can be a part of it.
Yeah. No, they don't. And that, to Megan's point on the Unified Partners, that is something that we really try to promote within Forsyth County. Within our team sports, as she said, the Unified Partner participates and competes right next to the athlete. And in those cases, we are really counting on those Unified Partners to help lead and guide the athletes to understand the game, to understand teamwork, you know, if a challenge comes up, to help them work through it on and off the court. And they truly, truly touch their lives, and we need them.
Ladies, I love you and love what you're doing. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us. When we come back, you, your church, your family can also volunteer at a place that means dwelling of peace. Details on this one when we come back.